Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. We are sticking with the theme of mystery puzzles, but I thought that I would mix it up a little bit and have two today. So these are two 500-piece mystery puzzles. And admittedly, I had a little bit of trouble going through my collection and finding two that kind of seem similar. If the color of the pieces and the tones seemed the same, the backing of the pieces was clearly different, or the cut or the style, or then I was like, that's too obvious. That's just like, no. So the best I came up with, these two have very similarly colored pieces. I know some of them are quite obviously to one puzzle and the other. They do have the same white backing. These guys are a little bit smaller than these guys, but hey, nonetheless, I'm going to mix them up and see what happens. Because, why not? I have never done this one before. This came in a marketplace lot that I bought on Facebook. I have absolutely no idea what it is. This could be absolutely anything. Like, I'm seeing what looks like to be some sky in here. I don't know what that is. There's definitely some green. There's a weird browny color, but otherwise, yeah, the best I'm getting out of this is there is sky. And this one is a peacock of some kind, and I can tell that because there's the little eyes on the feathers. But other than that, I don't know what it's going to look like. So I can always do a close-up cam before I mix them together if you guys want, so you can kind of see what I'm seeing with the pieces and all that good stuff, and what we're looking at here with them.
Wait.
There's a little bit stuck.
Wait.
That's right. There goes. Alrighty, so we got piece bags. This is puzzle number 1. So you can see there's lots of blue, there's some green, like I'm assuming that's sky and grass. And then when I flip it over, like there's this really weird brown piece here. I don't know what that is. I have absolutely no idea. So that should be interesting. There's this weird colored piece here. Like there's some interesting parts to this. This one I'm not sure about. But this one's a little bit of an easier guess. I won't even be mean and make you guys guess. Like that is a peacock feather right there. That is super obvious. But hey, again, we have no idea what this peacock is going to be doing. It might be multiple peacocks, really, for all we know. But yeah. So yeah, I did my best. I found ones that both the white background, a little bit smaller pieces here, but I'm going to have to sort all the pieces out anyways. So hey, extra work and all that good stuff. Hey, any comments or anything before I?
Chris was saying yay. She goes, hey, Chris. She's like, my puzzles came in.
Yay!
Mary Jane saying hi.
Hey, Mary Jane.
Andrea saying hi to you, myself, and everyone in chat.
Hello.
Steph saying hi.
Hey.
Steph saying that sounds like fun.
Right? Like a little bit of a different challenge.
Nancy, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Nancy. How are you today?
Rucker is saying hi. Glad that he could catch another session.
Hey, Rucker. Glad you're here. Isn't this a little late for you, though? Remember, like you used to sign off around 3 or 4 in the regular lives. That's exciting to have you, though. I'm glad you didn't have to miss it.
And then Krista, hello.
Hey, Krista. How are you?
And then Christy. Hey, Puzzle Wednesday. And then Oogie, evening all.
Hey, guys. All right.
And then Kirsty, hey, note, I am not late.
Right? You were right on time today, Kirsty. All right. Okay. Last time, these two puzzles are separated. Here we go. Mixy, mixy. Nothing left in the bags, most likely. Likely not, but they still go over there. Alright, okay. Here we go. Like, once they're mixed together, it's not it's not as obvious as I thought, the size difference in the pieces. I thought it would be like dwarf and little miniature, and little giant, but no, actually, it's not too obvious. I mean, the peacock feathers still really stand out, but hey, what are you going to do about that?
Todd saying hey. Julie saying hi.
Hey Julie, hey Todd. Okay. Start flipping. I don't quite yet know how I want to sort these. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to divide it by the two puzzles just yet. Okay, so during flipping, it's decently apparent which piece belongs to which puzzle.
Rutger, it is late. It's 11 p.m., but I'm staying up late. I missed joining this, to be honest, and glad I could caught the message.
Well, we're glad we were able to have you, Rutger.
Stuff, the gang's all here.
And that's not too bad. I was worried you were going to say it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. Broken piece.
Stuff, like, look at everyone's here, and then Oogie, stuff, except for Emma and Peter.
That's true, yeah.
Kirsty, how's everyone's week been so far? We got snow here.
Did you really? Oh, wow. I don't think we actually have had any snow this week.
No, it was
a nice week.
It was not too bad. So, or Emma's, we need Emma. Captain Emma is MIA. So, then we can cause trouble. Oh wait, Casey's still here.
You can cause trouble for him all you like.
We got snow last week. It was nice. Now it's melting.
Yeah, ours is pretty much melting here too. But we've had a few mild days, and it's been pretty nice. Nice change of pace from the bitter cold.
Kirsty, is Casey really a threat to us though, Steph? Chocolate teapot or what? Julie, I'm starting the Nancy Drew puzzle. It's my first Cobble Hill one. The pieces are adorable.
Ooh, that's exciting, Julie. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. I really like Cobble Hill. I just did one the other day at home. And yeah, I almost want to say sometimes I really think that they fit better together than Ravensburger puzzles do when all is said and done. I mean, the random shape, there's something to be said about Ravensburger in that their piece cut is pretty normal. And the random shape may not be for everyone, so I can see why a lot of people would pick Ravensburger over Cobble Hill for that.
And then she added on, love how small some of the pieces are, and it's this linen fill look. Thanks again. And then the Danish puzzlers waving his hands or her hands or.
Hello. And yes, I really like the random pieces too, because I mean, some are small, some are large. You never really know what you're going to get. It makes for a new, interesting challenge.
Rutger, it's nice to see everyone is still rocking and rolling. step. I've only done one cobble hill. It was fun, but it was hard. Random cut.
Yes, that random cut will get you.
Christy. The fact that Christy and Kirsty, probably Kirsty, are here to tongue-tie Casey. It's really good fun.
Right? He's going to call one of you by the wrong name at some point. I'm just waiting for it. Christy, no, here, one of you said.
Kirsty's asking how Rutler's doing. And then Julie, Kirsty, we get snow every week. And then a big mad face, swearing face.
I'm with you, Julie. No more snow. No more snow. No more snow. It's halfway through February. No more snow.
We can't see people on the sidewalks when driving as the plow piles are over 6 feet tall now.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's way too much. And that's just an accident waiting to happen.
Suzanne, Casey and Max, I finished my deers in the winter snow. Hard to the last place.
Yay! I'm so glad you finished it. I'm sorry it was so hard, but I bet you felt so accomplished when you put that last piece in.
Crystal, I glanced at the About page on the channel for the first time. The tidbit about sending things to torture Casey is great.
Right?
Kirsty, very true. Christy. Doesn't take much to confuse the old man. Oogie, I'm still slowly working on the beast.
How's it coming, Oogie? Are you making good progress?
First day working on it in the last few days.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you haven't been able to work on it, unless you haven't been feeling it, in which case that's understandable.
Wrecker, hey, Kirsty, I caught up on some work, so no puzzling. I do need a distraction badly. And then Kirsty, well done, Suzanne. And then Danish Puzzler, I love random pieces.
Right? They're a lot of fun.
Todd, there's a Krista as well.
Christy, Kirsty, Krista. All the people with similar names need to come out of the woodwork so that we can see just how confused Casey can get.
Nancy, life was too short for me to do random cut puzzles.
Fair enough.
Seriously, hopefully this weekend we'll let your head switch from work, Rutger.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I think is how that saying goes.
Chris, I love random cut puzzles. They're so much fun.
Then I think you're really gonna like your new Cobble Hill puzzle. Which, by the way, was very, very, very appropriate.
For this stuff, same Nancy, but my sister likes them for the random cut ones. Suzanne, yes, but I won't want to do it again. For that deers in the winter.
That was a one and done.
Kirsty in the chat praying for Casey. Reading can be tough for him. And Christy, very tough. Oh yeah, and then Krista is here. Krista,
There you go.
Christy.
Crystal.
Crystal. Well, Crystal stands out, but the K-I, K-R, K-I, that.
It's still the K sound though.
No, I can. But when they're coming up,
Ah.
I don't know who. Like, thankfully, there's
Color coding?
yeah.
Oh. It's a good thing you're not colorblind.
Yeah.
You would be in some trouble.
Julie, next time we'll need to change our name to a form of Kirsty.
Right.
Steph will have to tell Casey how to pronounce everything. Krista, I'm still, air quotes, working for 15 more minutes. It's dragging today.
Oh no, one of those days.
Christy, oh, that's obvious. Deviously hilarious. That would, yeah. If everyone had some kind of curved name, it would suck.
You would just be like, commenter 1 has said, commenter 2, commenter 3, a person says.
Suzanne, thank you. Thank you, Christy. Here today is 64 and sunny, no rain.
Nice. Little bit nippy, but also better than the weather that we are having.
Crystal, I've done a Cobble Hill before and loved it. And yeah, I noticed the title.
Yes. Casey, when I came in, Casey was like, yeah, Crystal bought a crystal puzzle.
Yeah.
We were so happy our shipment finally came in. Oh my goodness. We needed them.
Crystal, but I bought it for the image though.
That's fair. It is a really nice image. I struggle when I order them because there's so many nice ones that it's hard. It's hard to pick between which one's the best. I'm like, I don't want to pick. I want them all. I want to bring them all in.
I call Kirsty. 2 S's.
There you go.
Kirsty. I can sign on my other account as Kirsta.
There you go. Kirsta, Kirsty, Christy. You got all the K's.
Yeah, next Wednesday it'll just be nothing but K names.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we'll see how you do reading them off.
Julie, oh, you guys got new puzzles in? I will be looking.
We did. Got lots of nice new ones. They came in on Saturday, actually, of all things. I got the notification that they'd finally shipped, and it was like, oh, they're here. That was weird. I didn't think the drivers would work on weekends. But cool.
Oh, God. Kirsty, that would be a Krista and a Kirsta. Let's see how he comes reading this. Say it 5 times fast, Casey.
There you go.
Krista. Kirsta. Krista.
That's not fast.
Kirsta.
That's not faster, faster, faster.
That's fast enough.
You have a strange definition of what fast is. You were a slow runner as a child, weren't you?
No,
but I'm winning! Right, yes, you're in 8th place, but you're winning, yes.
I was a fast runner as a child.
Right.
I was a very fast runner.
Right.
Todd to Kirsty. So who gets Kirstay? Rucker, Krusker.
There you go.
That sounds awesome and gross at the same time.
Krusker.
Crystal, I decided to browse in the middle of the night, and I was like, ooh, new puzzles. I know, I was like 4 in the morning. It's like, who's buying something right now at 4 in the morning?
Surprise!
Kirsty, you called it, Todd. It's all yours. Kirsty, nice, Rutger. Love it. And then Crystal, I had to have that crystal one.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Can't believe it. All the fantasy ones are super nice.
Christy, here's the thing. We can all tease Casey, but Maxine has us beat.
In what way? Because I can tickle him? I can tickle him if you want.
Yuki, I'll be Chris B.
There you go.
Suzanne, I'm working on a spring brick puzzle.
Ooh,
Icing on the cake. Not two pieces alike. And it's going to be hard to do.
Though I really like the Springbrook ones. They're amazing. And yes, you're right. Absolutely no pieces alike. Which I like in the inside. It makes the edge a challenge though, because you end up with a huge amount of possibilities for what could be an edge piece.
Kirsty, Julie would win with Rutgers method. Her name would be Cooley.
There you go.
Very cool. Krista, well, it was 3 a.m. here, and I didn't leave the music building until 2 a.m.
Oh wow, you were working late. And see, I told you that it wouldn't have been 4 in the morning for her.
No, I knew it wasn't. But you were like, oh, the times way different. It's like, well, at like an hour, they're not that far off.
3 is not an unreasonable time to be up.
No, wow. It's not an unreasonable time to be up, but it's just, I was like, who's buying puzzles at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning?
People that like puzzles. It's a sickness.
Steph, does anyone else like Masterpiece puzzles a lot?
See, I've done a few from their older collections, but I haven't done one of their newer ones, so I would really like to know. I have a couple here that I've got to knock out at some point, so we're gonna find out.
Sandra's saying hi.
Hey Sandra, how are you?
And then Crystal, I've done a Masterpiece and adored it. Sandra's saying she's great. How are you? To Kirsty. Kirsty, I've never heard of them, Steph. Are they in the U.S.? Christy, I'm doing a vintage Springbook Valentine one. I love Springbook.
Mm-hmm. They have the nicest image. And they really go for that vintage vibe a lot, I find, which I like.
Crystal, it's only 1 hour later than normal.
So that's not that bad.
Going to school until 1 in the morning? That's not bad?
If you like what you do.
Sure.
Maybe she has lots of work to do. Or she works as well. I mean, she might have to catch up on projects and stuff. Make sure everything gets done.
And Julie, I'm in for Rucker. First time, I'd be cool. Christy, shh, it's not a sickness.
It's a good sickness.
Sandra, I finished the Thomas Kincaid 2,000 piece puzzle last Sunday. It was beautiful.
Woohoo! Did you have fun? And which one are you working on now? That's the tough question.
Danish puzzle. I did the Springbrook shoes puzzle last week. It was so fun and gorgeous shoes.
Nice.
Steph, I think they're U.S., not sure. Nancy, I often get up at 4 a.m.
Oh, I can't do that. I'm not an early bird. I'll go to bed at 4 a.m. I won't get up at 4 a.m. I'm a night owl.
Well, you're saying nice one, Sandra. Sandra, now I've officially started on section 4 of the orchestra puzzle, and it's coming together well.
Nice, that's awesome. Soon you're gonna have that whole puzzle finished.
Julia, ooh, Crystal, that crystal puzzle is pretty.
Right? She got a good one. And I don't think it would have lasted long, so it's a good thing you scooped it up when you did.
Crystal, a lot of my online shopping gets done in the middle of the night.
I think we give ourselves less permission to have impulse, like, we have less impulse control in the middle of the night, so it's wonderful. We're not as restricted as we are during the day. We're like, ooh, yeah, I could buy that puzzle. I'll figure it out later. But I want it. I am guilty of the same. Now, I don't actually know if this is right side up or not. I hope it is.
Kirsty, I once bought my brother a Coolio CD for Christmas. My mom says me rapping. Is she? Who is Cool 10? Oh, probably saw me rapping. My mom saw me rapping and she said, "Who is Cool 10?" Crystal was practicing on making reeds.
Nice.
Kirsty, I'm the same, Crystal. Late night shopping. Somehow I feel it doesn't count if the rest of the country is sleeping.
Right? Whatever you need to tell yourself. Whatever you need to do to make it work.
Sandra, I absolutely loved the Thomas Kincaid puzzle. I think it's one of my favorite puzzles ever.
Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much.
Christy, middle of the night puzzle shopping is fun. Suzanne, next thing you should get the icing on the cake. It will make you want to eat the cake. It's 3 layers.
Oh, I bet. I would struggle. I would need cake after that.
Oogie, tell me about the midnight shopping. That's when I bought my next 5,000 piece puzzle.
Midnight shopping, a dangerous occupation. Only for the bank account.
Kirsty, which one, Oogie? I believe it's this Pokemon one.
Mm-hmm. The one that he's got to wait. Oh, well, that's a way smaller edge than I thought it was. I'm questioning if I put that together right, almost. That's like half the... Well, smaller pieces. I guess that makes sense.
Crystal, Casey is probably thinking we are all crazy for shopping in the middle of the night. Oh, I shop in the middle of the night, too. I just didn't expect... I was still up. So, and then my phone is linked to the store, and all of a sudden, like, it notifies you if there's a sale. I was like, well, who... It's like 4 in the morning. Who's still up shopping?
Late night shoppers.
And he's like, yeah, the Ravensburger 5,000 piece Pokemon puzzle. Here's, oh, that's right, it looks hard. Emma's there.
Hey, Emma, how are
She's saying
you?
hi. the dragon puzzle guy that came in.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I gotta get going. I got my Switch to play because he bought a new Switch for himself. But he also got Pokemon Diamond.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to pick that up at some point. That was one of my favorite old school Pokemon games. I can't wait to see what they did with the remastered version. Platinum was the first Pokemon game I ever played. Alright. It was throwing me off a little bit to have the little pieces mixed in there. Like, it was throwing off my scanning of them a little bit. So even though they're clearly different, it does cause a little complication. Now, I think I'm going to go for the peacock, because for whatever reason, whether it's bigger or bolder or whatever, it's jumping out at me a wee bit more. These weird brown pieces. So I think these are houses. This is water, and this is sky. So it's some kind of scene.
Christy. Bank account and piece count, always look at large piece count and get in the middle of the night, because, hey, at that time, my mind just thinks, I can do a large piece count.
Right.
Riker. Midnight shopping is dangerous. All self-control goes out the window. My brain just thinks, never mind, just press proceed and check out.
Right.
Oogie, it looks easier than the Space Odyssey one that I'm doing at the moment.
Oh, I bet. All that dark color. I mean, at least it's separated by a gradient, which that should really help.
Kirsty. Hey, Emma, you're my favorite deputy. Kirsty. Hey, Emma. Oogie, hey, Emma. Julie, you can't be yawning yet, Casey. Did I yawn already?
You've yawned many times. I think you've yawned like 3 times since we started. Yeah. You know what that means?
No, don't.
You didn't even know what it means.
I know what it usually means.
What does it usually mean?
I'm not going to say because I'm going to be like, oh, you said it, so I'm going to do it now.
No, that's not how this works. Not today. Today is opposite day!
Stop it!
Okay. I'll keep going.
You got a puzzle to do. People trying to watch. Now they're just watching a blank screen.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. There's nothing there.
No, they're not. They're watching you get tickled in their minds.
No, just go. Go.
I told you today's opposite day.
Then stay.
Okay.
No, go away. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Go over there. Do your puzzle. Do your puzzle.
I'm over here now.
Go do your puzzle. Ah! Stop it.
Yay. Yay.
Here's, oh yeah, really, to Casey, or to me, really?
Yanni McYonnerson.
Sandra wants to know what big puzzle you've decided to do next.
I haven't really landed on anyone specifically. I mean, it would be, if I could, I would do the Graphica one, but I think, well, the easiest one to get my hand on is probably the life puzzle. If I can do that one, I think I will. And then as to big puzzles, there's this Martin puzzle with a bunch of animals on it. It's like 52,000 pieces, I think. I'd like to try that one. I'm not sure I'm crazy about the fact that it comes kind of pre-assembled, but hey, you know. I mean, that just means a little bit extra work to take pieces apart so I can start.
And then replying back to how Oogie's replying back to how he was going along on this puzzle. It's coming along slowly as I haven't puzzled in a few days. Saturn, Mars, Mercury, and Venus have all been picked out. When they are done, that's the last of them of the planets.
Nice. I always used to like Saturn and I think it was, is Uranus the blue one? The way that they, I know, as soon as I thought it, I'm like, oh, he's gonna make fun of me. But,
You got a blue Uranus.
Yes, I know how your mind works. But, the way it was always drawn and everything, I was like, oh, I like that color. I don't care about the planet so much, I just like the color. But I really liked Saturn. I liked it for the ring.
Julie, the pieces don't line up.
Ah, yes, you're gonna find that, Julie. There's lots of tricky pieces in there. They don't line up at all.
And she's like, I guess that makes sense as they're irregular, but that was a surprise.
Yes, that's the trick. Throw the knowledge out the window.
Emma, on Pearl Patrol.
Oh, what's Pearl doing?
Rucker, opposite day. Julie, opposite day. Yes, stay. Krista, laughing. Kiersey, wow, Casey, rocking the adult shoes.
Do you have big boy shoes on today?
I have regular shoes on.
Oh no, those are slip-ons.
Oh, look, that's big boy shoes. Watching Max randomly attack Casey is way more fun.
Right?
Sandra, I'm deaf again. Julie, don't leave me. Stay here. Keep doing it. Danish, I have the life one if you want to borrow it.
Oh, wow. I would definitely be interested. I just don't know when. We'll try and work something out. I don't know when I'll be able to tackle it. It might be a little while before we can do another big puzzle, but I'm definitely interested. Thank you. That would be awesome.
Okay, Julie, Casey's showing his little boy brain. Toots and farts and Uranus is funny.
You know, it was probably someone like you that decided to name it that to begin with anyways.
Well, it's supposed to be pronounced Uranus. We all pronounce it Uranus, but it's Uranus.
Right.
It is. That's how you pronounce that planet.
Right. I'm sure.
I'm sure 100% that's how you say it.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure that the dude that decided to name it didn't have people making fun of it like, oh, crap, I've made a mistake. Crap, I'm gonna need to to make a change. No, that's not how you pronounce it. You pronounce it like this.
I'm gonna watch that video before I make sure there's one.
Planet that has the third largest planetary radius and the fourth largest planetary mass. We are Uranus. It is generally accepted that it is preferable. Yes. How to pronounce Uranus? It is generally accepted.
Uranus.
It could just be his.
No, that's how it's pronounced. Uranus.
Whatever. If you think you're right, whatever.
I don't think I'm right.
Whatever. Yeah, sure. You can think what you want.
People with ADHD take 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no, by all means, go ahead.
In my last video.
That's not a video.
You know what you do have time for?
No. There's a bunch of comments I would read.
Oh, okay, then do so.
I am.
Okay, are you sure?
I have the life puzzle, if you want to borrow it.
You said that one already.
I know. Casey's showing his little...
You said that one already.
And then Emma is replying, running around, causing chaos.
Typical of a hamster. Okay, keep going. That's not a bunch. That's
No, there's a
3.
whole bunch of them.
Ah, okay. And half of those were rereads, so
Well, not. How do you know that's half? There's more.
keep going then.
Why?
Because I'm proving a point.
Proving what?
That you're a liar.
I was trying to catch her running around.
Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up.
Someone would run around. Todd to Julie, I think we've done that one. Julie, and the Nancy Drew one, Todd, I love the books and the image. Christy, Casey with the planet facts. Todd, which doesn't actually sound better, just really think about it. Oogie, bloody hell, Casey got fact right in the pronunciation. There you go, that's for Oogie. Record, wow, something I've learned today. Next, you're gonna hear. I'm gonna say it how everyone else says it. Uranus pronounced in every language.
Probably.
Kirsty, Casey, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Oogie, don't start him off, Julie.
How do the Dutch say Uranus? How do the French say Uranus? What about the Spanish? Oh God, are you actually gonna do it? And all the viewers signed up.
I'm curious how it says it in.
Uranus.
Wow.
See? Even Google pronounces it that way.
It's doing it phonetically though.
Uranus. Uranus.
That's Dutch.
Uranus.
I'm so sorry to everything that's happening.
You're an is. Julie, you're an is. Not actually better.
Not really.
Julie's laughing at Oogie. Kirsty. True, Julie. Kirsty, true, Julie. But we know it's Casey's favorite tipple. I don't know what tipple.
Maybe toy?
No, but I think like a drink. Cause she's spelling like Julie was spelling like urine. Kirsty draft. Kirsty bump. Crystal, we already know that Casey tends to be a liar. Kirsty draft for the little ones. Draft.
Uh-oh, we're threatening the lives of baby giraffes again.
Crystal, why are we back on the drafts again? Kirsty, because they are cute.
Fair point.
Kirsty, of course he's going to. Wrecker, Uranus is Dutch. Please. Crystal, not bad, Casey. Crystal, stay away from Google Translate.
It's not a toy. It's a serious technology.
Sandra, great. Working on the Dutch skills again.
Which I'm really surprised Google Translate hasn't advanced more than it. Like, because the problem that we used to have with it when I was in school is like if you were given the assignment to do an essay or something, you couldn't just type the words in and it would spit it right out. But like, why is it still like that? Technology's evolved. You should be able to get the proper sentence out of it without it turning a sentence into a mishmangled nonsense.
I think there's better ones that do it. That's just the quick and easy. Kirsty, well, Lord, save us from the robot teacher. Yugi, what did I tell you, Julie? You gave him ideas.
And now he's gonna run with them.
Oh, and then Rucker was supposed to be Uranus in I have is Dutch, because that's what he has. And he goes, no, it's in Dutch, but still laughable, right? You're so bad, Rucker. Julie, I'm sorry, everyone. Kirsty, look what you started, Julie.
Unleashed the beast. Uh-oh, he's typing again. Everyone be afraid. Plug your ears now. He's typing something. He's playing. Uh-oh.
You know, Karen is better at puzzles. You know, Karen is better at puzzles.
Okay.
Hoewel Karen er bedre til puslespil.
That's Dutch.
Now be careful. You know how Google Translate can change things. You might have just said you killed someone's cat or something weird.
I don't think so. If I just reverse it,
Ah.
you know, Karen is better at puzzle. It kept it the same. Record. Robot teacher is here to educate us on important things in life. Julie, I'll make it up, you guys. Don't delete me, Emma. Kirsty, I really don't want a lesson on anyone's Uranus. Emma, exactly. Not speak and spell, Casey. Kirsty, stand down, Emma. Stand down. This is Kirsty.
Maybe we should have robot teach read out our chats. At least they would be said correct.
Teach what?
Maybe we should have robot teach read out our chats. At least
Saying
they
red instead
would
of
be
read. So if I
said.
change it and type it, let's see here.
Maybe we should have robot teach read out our chats. At least they would be said correct.
Oh.
Oh, I cut off the correctly. Here we go. One more time.
Maybe we should have robot teach read out our chats. At least they would be said correctly.
He can't even type it right.
I just copied and pasted it.
Maybe we should have robot teach read out our chats. At least they would be said correctly.
There we go. Okay, so seriously, Kirsty? Julie, and then Julie's laughing at Kirsty. Kirsty, poor Google. That many times Casey misuses Google. Kirsty, oh my god, Casey, playing with fire. Julie, you just put him out of a job, you lonely Casey. Sandra, was that Dutch? I didn't understand a word. It was in, no, there we go. That was in Danish. Here's Dutch. This is Dutch for what Kirsty has said.
Misschien moeten we een robot laten lesgeven, onze chats uitlezen. Ze zouden tenminste correct worden gezegd.
That was long. But the other one I had said, Karen is better at puzzles.
Karen is better at puzzles.
Karen is beter in puzzels.
Yeah, that's just
That
very
just
close.
sounded weird.
No, that,
Karen is beter in puzzles.
Karen is better in puzzles.
Karen is beter in puzzles.
It's very close to English.
It's close, but it sounds.
Karen
So
is
off to
beter
me.
in puzzles.
Puzzles.
Karen is beter in puzzles.
Karen is better in puzzles. Have to go back up. Oh my god, Casey's playing with fire. He put him out of a job, won the casing. Was that Dutch? I didn't understand a word of it. Crystal, we all know the Max is the puzzle queen.
Thank you. See, they're sticking up for me.
Kirsty, I wonder if the robot teacher would yell like Casey. Or whistle like Casey. Julie, not to talk about another someone else's channel, but were we all waiting to see Little Boy Blue's reveal, and it didn't happen?
I haven't actually seen that video yet. I know that she, I saw her Instagram post about it, so she didn't end up getting it?
And then Kirsty, oh dear Lord, no. Julie, I was just hoping that she would find it. It would have made her so happy.
I really thought based on the post that she had found it. That sucks. Oh, is she an event? Well, if anyone can find it, it would be her. Like, she's really good at that kind of thing.
Crystal. Casey, I was agreeing with Kirsty. And then Kirsty, explain, Julie. I'm lost. Who is that? Kirsty, make the bad man stop hurting our ears, Crystal. Julie, Karen Puzzle's last video, she's been looking for one particular Kirsty. Oogie, Julie's talking about Karen's latest video. Kirsty, Max save us, tickle him. It's reverse day. Opposite day.
No, it's only opposite day for you.
No. Emma, sounds pissed. Sandra, oh, Danish, that explains it. Brecker, slow-mo Dutch is just drunk talk. Yeah, because when you push it once, it does it at a regular speed. You push it again, it slows it down just a little bit. Crystal, I wish I could, Kirsty. I wish I could. Kirsty, oh right, Julie. It's the name of the puzzle she's looking for. Sandra to Rucker. Huh, that's so true. Kirsty Rucker. Emma guessed right then. Crystal. Max, please block Google Translate on every computer in the store, as well as on his phone, and make sure your phone is password protected.
Right? Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. I should figure out how to block the sites.
Good luck. Crystal, no, the Little Boy Blue. Kirsty, they have Little Boy Blue puzzle on eBay in the UK. It's £7 and 37 cents. Not sure if it's the right one though. Crystal, probably not.
Yeah, only £7. That even converted, that would be really low. I think it's a circular all blue puzzle, I think. I don't know, I haven't really had a chance to look yet, but
Emma, I was going to say it must take 2 weeks to have a conversation with the Dutch slowdown. Julie, the Dutch sentence sounded like Polish a bit. I don't speak it, but I hear my family speak it.
That's cool that your family can speak it, though.
I can be very wrong, though. No, Casey, don't play it again. Pence, Kirsty Pence. Yeah, I was like, it's not cents, but Pence.
I'm not sure I'm crazy about these little pieces. They're a little bit hard to hang on to. They're very glossy, so it's a little bit hard to work with. They're slippery.
Julie, Kirsty, it's a round puzzle. All baby blue. Snap it up is very valuable, it seems.
And what'd she say, like only 4 copies in the world or so?
Kirsty, them's fighting words, Casey. Tries to Google to protect his precious. Crystal, you tell him, Kirsty. Then I think Kirsty's saying, okay, it's not that one.
It is interesting that there are these strangely rare puzzles out there. Like, I get limited edition and everything, but I wonder why there's so few copies of certain puzzles.
Max is making me tired. She's so slow. It makes me want to fall asleep.
You really shouldn't be allowed to play with Google Translate, you know.
And then in Dutch,
Max maakt me moe, ze is zo traag. Ik wil ervan in slaap vallen.
it's not as much
Slapvala. Look, a new word.
Slap! I'll slap you. Get back to puzzling.
No, you said slapvala. I don't know what that word means,
Well,
so
I'm
that's
not-
fine. In my language, that means tickles.
No, it means sit down and do your puzzle. Sit down and do your puzzle. Ah! People's ears are bleeding now. Go sit down.
It's not my fault you scream so loudly.
Go sit
I don't
down.
make you scream at all. You do that of your own
Just-
volition.
Yeah, well, Max, I think it's time for a time. She is, Crystal. Stop it. Sit down. Didn't your mom
Okay,
teach you to be no?
Sit down.
Didn't your mom teach you to be nice, polite?
No.
It goes both ways. Yeah, look at this old drunk from being tickled now.
At least I don't scream like a little girl.
Sit down. I said I don't like to be tickled.
Neither do I, but I don't scream like a little girl.
People can't see, but they're watching them.
They get a minute to take in the puzzle progress and appreciate it.
Max is making me tired. She's so slow. It makes me want to fall asleep.
It does sound like a drunk person.
Yes.
Truly, I love the little tiny piece in this one. They're so cute. And ugly ones, so bonus. Oh, no, and no ugly ones.
No ugly ones
Well-
yet? That's awesome. I'm glad there's no ones that you think are ugly.
Christy, my precious, my precious. Casey's going to be mumbling under his, mumbling in Danish under his breath. My precious. Sandra, slap Balan means fall asleep.
Here it should mean tickle.
No. Crystal, yay, Max. And Kirsty, smack Walla him. And Julie, you called it, Crystal.
You won't
Kirsty,
know when I'm coming for
get him,
you,
smack
but-
Walla. Julie, we love a Casey, but this is why we need a Casey cam.
Right? So that they can see you getting attacked. One day they'll be able to see the attacks happening.
Alright, so they can see you being attacked.
I was trying to do the right, but it won't let me do the. I wonder if I can manipulate it though.
I don't think so. I don't think you should try. Put the toy down.
And then I. Type. I was gonna say to you, right. Okay, let's see if I can make this.
You were clearly not taught how to play with toys responsibly.
Right, so they can see you.
I couldn't do the right.
I think you broke
So
it.
they can see. Right, so they can see you
I
being.
got it, kinda.
Right, so they can see you being attacked.
Attack?
To Ed, I have Edie in there.
Right, so they can see you being attacked.
Yes, you.
Yeah, well, I was repeating what you, because the Casey cam.
Oh.
I was trying to type exactly what you just said, because you say right. So I was trying to get the. I was trying to see if it would do your right.
Are you trying to get yourself tickled?
Let's see here. Sandra. Yeah, just call it Tickles is Tickles cam? I don't know what she's. It's got parentheses, the word is and actia. Sandra, Illy, Kishlin in Dutch.
Is tickle?
I don't. She's just, that's a Sanderson. Julie, come for the puzzles, stay for the attacks, folks.
Right?
Sandra, wow, I'm hitting enter too early a lot today.
It happens.
Kirsty, puzzling Hunger Games. May the pieces be ever in your favor.
Right?
And Crystal, I think he is Max. Sandra to Kirsty, that sounds awesome. Christy, Casey trying to get himself out of trouble but causing more.
Typical boy.
Kirsty, when Casey starts trying to teach the robot accents, it's time to board the lifeboats.
In Scotland East is the best. In Scotland East is the best. In Scotland East is the best.
And in Dutch?
In Schotland is Oost het beste. In Schotland is Oost het beste.
Kirsty, too far, Casey. Too far.
You're in trouble now.
In Scotland, West is the worst. In Scotland, West is the worst.
Why is West the worst?
And to Kirsty's always like, West is the best. West is the best. So, clearly.
So you're being a bugger.
Rucker, can we just take a moment to appreciate that Maxine is doing 2 puzzles at the same time for her and our entertainment? What's next?
More puzzles at a time.
Crystal, Max, I'm so sorry you have to put up with this madness all day. You're sorry. You're sorry. I'm the one that's put up with the madness all day.
Right. Because I'm so hard to deal with. I'm
Uh,
not the one sitting there playing with Google Translate. What can I say now? But okay, I'm the annoying one.
well, you admit it. That's good. That's the first. That's a good first step. Julie, I tried posting something in the in Polish in the chat to ask him to stop, but he might think I'm trying to link to a bad page and delete me. Emma, I got another hamster. I adopted her,
Oh, nice. So Pearl has a friend now.
and I've named her Mrs. Pepperpot.
Nice.
Pepper for short.
Aw, Pearl and Pepper. They're gonna cause a whole bunch of mischief together now.
Sandra, I live in the west of the Netherlands. So I agree. West is the best.
They're ganging up on you.
Julie, I agree, Kirsty. Winnipeg is west of Ontario.
There you go.
Well, it's also east of other places.
But it's west of Ontario.
Right. Emma, thank you, Kirsty. She's a baby, 9 weeks old.
Oh, wow. Just a little one.
Emma is, Pearl's a Russian dwarf. And Kirsty, oh, that's cute. What color? Kirsty, agreed, Julie. West is the best. Maxine is the queen. Casey needs a
bean.
well, I think it's supposed to be smack, but she's got snack in the facey. I'll take a snack in the facey.
You can have a bean.
Crystal, random fact: did you know that there's an Ontario, California? I did know that there's also a Trenton, California. Or that's another town near us. Just like there's a Hollywood, Florida.
Huh. People really are bad at naming things. And it's not just me. They just reuse things.
Or they just reuse it. Kirsty's saying, wow, it's super cute, Emma. Emma, it's a blonde and gray color.
Nice.
For all the Americans in there, Emma just spelled gray correctly with an E instead of the A.
How do the Americans spell it?
Anything that's Americanized has an A in it. Anything that's English has an E in it.
Interesting. I've always done A.
Yeah, well, you're doing it wrong.
Maybe I should have been born in America.
Well, you say Z instead of Z.
Because that's how it's said.
Oh, that's how the song goes.
Well, and how do you think I learned? Through the
Well,
song.
they should have learned it in kindergarten. That's how you should have learned it. Or your mom should have taught you that. It's just with a Z. And then you go
No.
to school and then they're like, yep, Z.
Nope. Our class was always Z.
Oh, then something's wrong with your little town.
I don't know, but I learned it like the song. It doesn't like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. That just
And
doesn't
that's
sound right.
Right, so the guy who wrote it's like, this doesn't work. I'm gonna rhyme it with the other letters. So the guy that wrote the song changed it, but it's supposed to be Z.
No.
And then Julie before was like, you got them new logos down, Pat, Kirsty, merch. Emma got it from a proper hamster adoption agency.
Nice. That's exciting. Rescuing a hamster in need.
Kirsty, LOL. Julie, do you think he understands it rhymes? Sandra, there's a small town in the Netherlands called America.
Oh, wow, really?
Christy, I work outside of Ontario Airport in Cali.
So you're kind of here.
Crystal, I found out about Ontario, California yesterday.
Ours is not as nice and warm as theirs.
Kirsty, our little poet got butchered. There's a poem over there? Julie, I hear there's going to be a new Winnipeg next to Casey's Magical Childhood Town.
There you go.
There's no room for another town.
There's lots of room out there. There's a whole bunch of
No.
trees and things, you said.
No, we don't want more.
But yeah, you don't want more. That doesn't mean there isn't room for more.
We won't tolerate more. Crystal, there's a Rome, Georgia, and also in Athens, Georgia.
I think I knew about Athens.
Athens,
There's
Georgia.
actually an Athens in Ontario as well.
We had a Moscow in Ontario as well. Julie, you're asking me if I think he understands, Kirsty? Should I be nice or honest? Kirsty, I know Riker. And he now has to, the cheek to pull Max up for not speaking properly. Because she says things American and spells things American.
So?
Because you're in Canada.
Well, maybe I was meant to be in America. You don't know.
And then Todd was like, we have, to Crystal, there's a Paris, Texas. Crystal, I knew about that one, Todd.
That would be a cool one to go to. I went to Paris over the weekend. Oh, did you really? How was the food? No, Paris, Texas. It was nice and warm.
Well, just like we have a London here.
I went to London. Really? Yep. Ontario.
Sandra, also there's a city in, I'm going to screw this up, Namibia, whatever, called Keetmanshoop. Keetmanshoop.
Weird name. I wonder if it must mean something or...
Keetmanshoop. She's just got a funny face after.
Or maybe it's the way they pronounce it that's funny.
Or it could be Keet Man's Hoop. Man's Hoop. Shoop. Depends on where the breakup of the
Words is.
yeah. Kirsty, Julie, to be honest, you wouldn't understand the answer either way. Right here, there's also a Dutch town called Moddergat, translate to mud hole. Nice.
I live in a mud hole.
Sandra Rutger, also Hungry Wolf, means hungry wolf. Kirsty, cue the Duran Duran song, Sandra. Oh, Sandra, because my last name is Keatman.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Kirsty, does Casey need his batteries charged? He's like 40 minutes behind reading the chats. That chat that I just read just came up.
Must be a big delay for the subtitles.
Because it hasn't been popping up quickly at all. Julie, I was honestly I honestly was looking into London, Ontario as an occupational therapy job. It's advertised in a school division. I'd love that.
Really? You should try and apply for it, Julie.
So much warmer. Maybe one day.
You should try for it.
Is it nice? Recommend?
Come join us.
It is nice.
Join us. Join us.
Kirsty, we have a town called Brown Willie in Cornwall. We have a Cornwall as well. Suzanne, I have a name street, Suzanne, named after me.
Nice. That's awesome.
Kirsty, or Shitterton and Dorset. What size counts are these?
500 pieces each. Why?
Well, just because one's so much smaller than the other one.
Right? That's the difference in the size of the pieces. They're both 500 though. Or at least the little baggie for this one said 500 on it. Like I said, I've never done it before, so that could or could not be true.
Oogie, I can beat all the name places. We have a park in my town called Adams Bottom, voted Britain's rudest place name. Here, so we have an actual town called Lost. I think it's near the borders. I guess the person that named it was a wee bit confused of its location.
What's your town name? Lost.
Rutger, things go down in Adams Bottom. Come and see.
Poor anyone named Adam. They must not like that place. They must try to go out of their way to avoid living there.
Sandra, city I live in has a weird name. Kirsty got her message got sent up for review.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She spelled a naughty word.
Oh. Being a rebel.
Got flagged. Got flagged by YouTube.
Uh-oh.
It was the word cock. And she put it with a 0 in it instead of an O, but it was smart enough to know that
Wow.
I'm trying to be Cock Alley in Carlo.
Huh. Surprised I haven't been forced to rename that.
And before that, Sandra. City I live in has a weird name. It's Hirhung Word, which translates to Lord Hugo Worth. No clue why it's called that. Kirsty, our Fanny barks in Durham. God, we have some weird place names.
Oh, yeah.
Crystal, in Alabama, we got a Burnt Corn Creek,
Huh.
as well as Murder Creek.
Murder Creek. Stay away from that one.
Kirsty, I'm so spicy. YouTube doesn't like that Kirsty. Her naughty words.
What is it, making you review another one?
No, but she's just catching up to that. Yeah, I don't fancy going there, Crystal. You just come on by and we'll go for a swim and get old Murder Creek.
Watch it be one of the towns with like the lowest murder rate.
Yeah. Julie, oh Kirsty, naughty. Kirsty, I'm so naughty. Alabama has a place called Bacon Level, Alabama.
Huh.
Bacon Level. There's Batcave, North Carolina. There's Intercourse, which used to be called Cross Keys, but they changed the name to Intercourse.
Oh, because that's better.
There's PP Creek. Right here. Fanny Barks? Really? Google translate that. And then when Oogie was saying he wouldn't want to go to Murder Creek, Crystal's me neither, Oogie. When I was an undergrad, I would pass over them traveling between South Alabama and North Alabama.
Oh, jeez.
Crystal, no more Google Translate. Kirsty, maybe Murder Creek is the sequel to Dawson's Creek.
Maybe. You never know.
When he gets his private investigator's license. Emma, I'm back.
Hey,
All
Emma.
hamstered up for today.
They're all tired now.
Batcave, North Carolina. Bitter End, Tennessee. Booger Hole, West Virginia. Boring, Oregon. Chicken, Alaska. Ding Dong, Texas. Dish, Texas. There's that. We have a Happy British Columbia. Funk, Nebraska. Greasy Corner, Arkansas. Hell, Michigan. Welcome to hell. Hot Coffee, Mississippi. No, that's just being stupid. Welcome to Hot Coffee, Mississippi. Hurt, Virginia. Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Huh.
Ketchup Town, South Carolina. Knock 'em Stiff, Ohio. Monkey's Elbow, Kentucky. No Name, Colorado. What name is it? There's no name. Normal, Illinois. Nothing, Arizona. Peculiar, Missouri. PP, Ohio. Random Lake, Wisconsin. Rough and Ready, California.
There you go.
Santa Claus, Indiana. Scratch Ankle, Alabama. Success, Missouri. Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Turkey Scratch, Arkansas. Two Egg, Florida. Why, Arizona. Why not North Carolina? ZZYZX, California. I guess you would pronounce it Zyzex. Zyzex. Those are some names I just read off. Casey, wait, I got censorship reviewed and Casey just waving around intercourse like no one's business. Casey, I got YouTube reviewed again, Emma. Casey, type of word that rhymes with doc. And then with her being all hamstered up, sort of. Pepper is because she's had a huge day for her baby.
That's fair. Little ones would get tired faster.
Suzanne's asking, are mystery puzzles hard to do? I have 2 of them.
Are they true mystery puzzles, like the ones with the story and all that, or is it like what I'm doing here and I just have a bag with no picture and all that?
Another one's Sex and Beer Room. Crystal, no one ever said YouTube was fair, Kirsty.
Right.
Funk, Nebraska. I like to stay down up there. Careful, Crystal. Careful, Sandra. Kirsty already got censored. But we've got a few odd names in this end of the world, haven't we, Kirsty? Kirsty, easy, Sandra, easy now. Andrea, Hal, Michigan is a fun tourist day trip for everyone in Michigan. If you're ever in Michigan.
Huh. One day maybe. It would be nice to go, just to see.
Just don't drink the water. Kirsty, yeah. Fanny Barks is funny. Oogie, I wonder what's in nothing.
Nothing.
Sandra, in Belgium, there are 3 cities very close to each other, and they all have synonyms for butt in it.
Oh, geez, really?
Kirsty, Oogie, just an empty tourist office. Emma, we've got a lot of cocks in England. She spelled it properly and no ban.
Really? Huh.
Kirsty spelled it with a 0. It gets banned.
Wow.
And maybe because Emma's a moderator.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Julie, ever notice how easily Caseman gets distracted? That hyper-focus on random, weird facts? Can you say squirrel? Just kidding, friend. Kirsty, I've met a few, Emma. Sandra, I asked my boyfriend if he knew any other funny ones, and he told me that one. I didn't know myself. Emma, don't you ever end up down the rabbit hole, Julie? Emma, we've got many of them sort of cocks, Kirsty. Suzanne, one with a story.
Oh, nice. I don't find them, like, they're not impossible. They're definitely a lot of fun. You get the story. Sometimes, depending on the brand, I find the clues can be a little out to lunch, though, for how you're supposed to figure out who the killer is.
Julie, I do, Emma. I pretty much was describing me, which could be the biggest insult to Casey. Kirsty, Emma's the sheriff, though. Emma, especially at 3 in the morning, Julie. Parker, random topics in the chat just crack me up.
Good.
Oh, Julie, exactly, and often, Emma. Kirsty, I have an informal job interview tomorrow. Wish me luck, folks.
Ooh, that's exciting, Kirsty. Good luck.
Emma, I look at really random stuff for hours when I can't sleep.
That's fair.
Todd, to Kirsty, good luck. Hope it goes well. Everyone's saying good luck to Kirsty. Fingers crossed. Record, much luck wished upon thee, Kirsty. Maybe much luck.
Much luck.
Suzanne's got it says, picture on a box, does it go with the crime? And then it has a cat on it.
Oh, nice. I think you'll have fun with it. They're very, they're definitely fun. The puzzle's challenging because you don't get the picture, of course. And as long as the clues make sense, it's usually a lot of fun.
And Sandra to Kirsty, just don't talk about the weird city names you learned today. And then Mercury, much it is. Yes, thank you. And then Kirsty, thank you. Big face, happy grins, smiles. I'll wear trousers for this one.
There you go.
In case I have to stand up and zoom.
Oh, it's a Zoom interview?
And a cocker mouth we have. Kirsty. Good tip, Sandra. Thank you. Oogie, I think next time I actually do 3 different puzzles.
Right? If there's the space, why not? They'd probably have to be small puzzles, though.
Kirsty, I'm saying nothing to that one, Emma. For the Star Wars fans, it's official. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the limited original series, will start streaming on May 25th on Disney+.
Woo! Why didn't they start it on May the 4th?
I'm surprised they didn't do that too.
Because that's like supposed to be Star Wars Day.
It is. Maybe they have something announced for that day instead.
If not, that's just a missed opportunity on their part.
Sandra, I'm going to bed. Hope to see you live again soon.
Have a good night, Sandra. Thanks for popping in.
Emma, before I guess it depends on what the job is, Kirsty, for the pants or not.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, I did a Zoom interview for my current job. Wore a nice blouse, put on some makeup, and then pajama pants. Oh.
There's a good combination.
Changed back into my full pajamas as soon as it was done.
Nice. The one good thing the pandemic gave us, the ability to have interviews in our pajamas.
Yeah. Yeah, so then Sandra was like, going to bed. Oogie, I was taking 3 1,000 pieces.
There you go.
No, for you to do.
Oh, well, I would. I don't know that they would fit, though. I think would be the problem.
And Rucker, compared to the Disney 10 times 4,000, these look really tiny.
Right? Like, it's still such a size difference. Like, where's all the pieces?
Kirsty, it's not in cock or mouth unless it's fully understood the role. And Sandra, Ishtar, Sandra. Kirsty, take care. Night, Sandra. Kirsty, wow, Emma, you getting fancy, girl? Ooh. And then Amazon, she deleted the bot.
Oh.
Rutger, hello, bot.
She got to get the bot.
Get him, Emma, get him, get him. Chris, you're trying to push Casey's patience, Oogie? Yeah, 3 of them would be, that would be a long live. Emma, that was actually meant to say night, Sandra, not Ishtar. I was like, what is Ishtar? I thought that was a place, not a... Kirsty, zap him. Night, Sandra. Kirsty, oh, Emma, I thought it was Dutch. I was like, wow, damn, she's good.
We would have all just thought it was a foreign language. Don't worry. I'm like, wow, skills.
Suzanne, I have a puzzle that the pieces are really small with ABCs on the back of it. Hard to pick up. I think they will be a hard 1,000 pieces.
Yes, I do find that about wee little pieces is that sometimes they're just hard to deal with, like in terms of actual usability. Very slippery, very tough to pick up.
Oogie, I might be Crystal. I might be. Emma. Oh yeah, that was it. I was speaking Dutch. And Christy did Emma. Haha, too funny. Oh, that's the yarn. That I was aware of. Oh, there's another one. Good old yawning.
Thought you meant bots at first.
No.
I was paying any attention to what you were doing.
Casey, no yawning, please. Casey, none of us are yawning. We are all well behaved. There's another one. Hi, Rutger. It was fun seeing you all, but I'm going to drop off. Catch you all next time. Bye.
Have a good night, Rutger. Thanks for stopping in.
But you're going to miss what the puzzles are.
Well, I think I can tell what they are. They just don't get to see the whole image at this point.
I'm tired. Everyone's saying goodnight to Rutger. Kiersey's saying, Ishtar, Rutger. Oh, I was like, oh, there's some candy. Oh, wait, that's not for...
No, that's not for you. No.
No, well, there's. I'm like, oh. Ishtar. Ishtar. Oh my goodness. I didn't set my room today. Tomorrow. I don't know when my room is getting so many bookings.
You're popular.
But you can see that last will is, especially with last month and this month, like it's phasing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've started an Ishtar craze.
It's our new word for good night.
Ishtar.
Ishtar. As long as we're not secretly saying something terrible and we all have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's a town in a very bad movie starring Dustin Hoffman. Kirsty, our Ishtar leader. A movie with starring Dustin Hoffman and Warren Beatty. $1987 had a budget of $51 million. That was a lot of money back then for a movie. And it grossed $14 million. Oof.
They lost money.
Oh, Kirsty got banned again. Oh, she's just
Uh-oh.
bad. She must have a history on YouTube where they're like,
Flag, flag, flag,
we know
flag.
this girl. She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, you probably reported her.
And it just shows how damn cool I am, Kirsty. Kirsty, trendsetter Emma. Emma dead, trendy me. Wow, Kirsty got banned for saying Ishtar is the goddess of war and sexual love. She can't say sexual.
Uh-oh.
Julie, speaking of movies, I finally watched Encanto. So good.
I'm glad you liked it, Julie. I still haven't gotten around to watching it. I got really caught up in, I started watching Wentworth, and I didn't really expect that much out of it, but it's actually really good. You would like it. You like Australian accents.
The Australian prison. It's it's better than Orange is the New Black.
Oh, by leaps and bounds. I was like that, and that was kind of why I was really struggling. I'm like, I don't want to rewatch a show again. I'm like, and I don't know if I want to start watching a new show. And I was like, this one's popped up quite a few times, like in just the, oh, new season, oh, popular and trending or whatever. And it's like, whatever. It's got a lot of seasons. They're long episodes. I won't have to choose a new thing to watch for a long time. Click, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And now I'm like, oh, it's 4 in the morning and I need to go to bed, but like I'm really enjoying this. I want to know what happens.
Emma, it sounds like we all have sneezes. Ishtar. Ishtar. And Emma definitely describes me. Is that Kirsty? Kirsty, how can I get banned again?
Because YouTube is rude.
Kirsty, who do I call about this?
You could get Casey in trouble. Unfair harassment or something. No comment?
No, I didn't hear. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh. I could have said anything I wanted. Man, if I'd known I had a golden opportunity. Oh, that's a shame. Go back to being all zoned out. I'm going to say more things.
Well, I was reading.
Are you reading again yet?
Well, I am now, but now I'll pay attention.
No.
Curious, is that like a Prisoner Cell Block H?
Yes, that's it's the reimagined version of that, apparently. Man, it's good.
Have you seen Prisoner Cell Block H?
I have not. I've only seen this one. And I don't know if I want to now because I really like the characters. I wouldn't want to be like, you're not right. You're not the right person.
Oh, that's because it's an old. It's Prisoner Cell Block H. It's from the 70s. It's a soap opera.
Huh. Well, it's, I don't know if I would call it a soap opera now.
No, now it's a regular drama series, but this was a soap opera. Yeah, so this is a.
Why, have you seen it?
I've seen Wentworth, yeah.
Oh, the whole thing?
No, I'm not caught up on it.
Oh, well, there was a scene, like, I just finished season 3, and I was like, that was so well shot, because it's such a big reveal, and I'm like, oh, good job. Oh, now I'm really, really liking this show. Like, at first, the first few episodes, I was like, nope, this is going to be like a background noise show, and I'm going to do a whole lot of other things while I'm watching this, because nope. And then all of a sudden, once I got to know the characters, I was like, ooh, oh, I like this.
Kirsty got banned again.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm not touching it. And then Emma's unlocking her. Emma, Casey's secret fantasies are coming true now. Kirsty, does anyone remember that program? I don't think anyone remembers the Cell Block H. Suzanne, I like that show too.
It's good.
And then Emma, I love the tune of Prisoner. Kirsty, is Vinegar Tits in the new one?
Yes, she is.
That's where she got.
Oh yeah,
banned.
I can see that. Yep, she's in it.
Suzanne, I've seen all the seasons. It's good.
Right? Oh, I can't believe it. It really got me. Like after a few episodes, I was like, oh, well now I'm really attached to these characters.
Kirsty, she was one of the prison guards in the original.
Yep, she's the deputy governor, at least in the few seasons that I've watched. Which, like, just the differences in how the prisons are run and all that, and I mean, I've never been in prison, so I guess I don't really know, but I know the Americanized television shows for prisons and all that. It took a little bit to get used to.
Kirsty, be kidding. Casey, what have you done to get me banned so much? I haven't done anything. I haven't even clicked anything. It's definitely searching certain keywords.
I wonder if it's that it held her comment for review once and now
That's red flagged her.
maybe.
Kirsty, but it's her name. How else am I supposed to ask the question? Well, I mean, like, you got banned, put up for review just for cock with a 0. So it didn't even spell it.
I'm wondering if it's because it flagged her once. What was it, last live or during the big puzzle? I wonder if it's just hanging on to it for a while.
Yeah.
Like there's like a 30-day period or something, maybe. I don't know.
Kirsty, thank God Emma's here to liberate me.
Right? Get out of jail free cards.
Did anyone ever see Oz on HBO? That's a really good prison one too. That's a man's prison one.
Never saw it.
Julie, Kirsty is flagged. Kirsty, unflagging me, Casey. The only thing I can do, or Emma can do, the only thing I can do is I can report you, remove you, put a user in a timeout, hide the user from this chat, or add you as a moderator. That's not gonna happen.
Wow. Censorship. Could you? I think you should let Kirsty be a moderator too. Just imagine what her and Emma could accomplish together.
They ban everyone. Kirsty. Sitting here just waving my naughty flag.
There, one's done. We have a peacock. Ooh, the lines were a little bit harder than I thought because they were so random. And yeah, geez, is that ever small compared to the...
Kirsty, no. What's the one where the guys have to break out of prison? Can't remember the name, but it had some 5-minute. That would be Prison Break.
I was gonna say, is it Prison Break?
Prison Break, no, but the other one was Oz. And it was like Wentworth type of thing, but by the men's prison.
Mm.
Julie, you can put us in a timeout? Yeesh, the power shift.
Right. Bad. Timeout for you.
Emma, free speech for all, Kirsty. Kirsty's laughing. I wonder, I guess she was the moderator. It's like, I wonder if I were to put someone in a timeout, that if Emma could just
Probably.
reverse it. Krista, I didn't know that YouTube had a timeout.
It's only for the naughty children.
Kirsty, LL, oh my god. Prison Break. Brain fart moment there. Krista, what are we in kindergarten?
Well, Casey is.
Julie, Kirsty, please don't get in that semi truck and come to Canada about free speech. We're good. We've got lots. Kirsty, wow, Casey. Kirsty, yeah, Oogie. You can't reverse a timeout. That's only for a few minutes. Kirsty, oh heck yeah, Julie. I saw that in our news here. You guys are wild. The ones that are doing actual like damage are the ones that are blocking the borders. So there's a convoy that went to Ottawa, but there's a bunch of them that are at the U.S. Canadian borders blocking. They've got them all lined up so people can't go back and forth.
Hmm.
And they're like, you're stopping stuff from coming in.
Causing issues. Are they still in Ottawa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
But they're gonna start getting. I think some are, but they're gonna start getting fines and tickets now.
Oh wow.
Because they're causing like. You know, like Ottawa's full of one-way streets.
Yep.
And if you're blocking them, then you're screwing. Like you're. And like restaurants have been trying to open, but they're afraid to open because they're afraid of getting swarmed or.
Mm.
Hotels have decided not to stay open because they don't want to. They don't know. You know, people are just gonna go in and same thing, swarm the places, whatever. So they're like.
Jeez.
So that's where the mayor and the prime minister are like, enough, just go back. You know, the people of this town, this city, didn't ask for this. Kirsty, don't you be testing that timeout on me, Casey. Don't you do it. I mean, I could. I wonder how long it lets you time someone out. The fact that you can also hide them, you can hide a user. Like, boop. I can completely remove them. I can pin a message, report someone, put a user in a timeout, hide a user, or add them as a moderator.
So much power.
Casey can't drive a semi, right? Right? I can drive stick. I grew up on stick, but the semi, they've got like 2 or 3. There's a ton of gears with them. I don't think I could.
Stick looks way too confusing.
Stick is easy, but a semi truck, sometimes there's like 20 gears sometimes. So that's, if you know the principle of shifting, that's fine. But I think there's two sets of them. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, they have to flip to them. I think a lot of them now though do have they're automatics too.
Never once have I driven a stick. They look way too confusing. And I'm good with not knowing how.
Kirsty, what the hell? Julie, we're losing it here, Kirsty. All over Canada, many cities involved. I'm waiting for people to protest not being allowed to send peanut butter to schools. Kirsty, madness, Julie. Meanwhile, over here, we're protesting over a joke a comedian said.
Are you really?
Kirsty, a disgraceful joke, granted, but we have food. Julie, I'd ask you what the joke was, Kirsty, but you're on thin ice with the flags.
It's interesting how much easier this got once there was only one puzzle left. It is, I do notice it being a little bit distracting having multiple puzzles on the go at the same time. That's interesting. That's very fascinating. We learned something today.
Kirsty, I can't possibly type it, Julie. I'm listening out for helicopters as it is. There she is. She's the one who typed vinegar tits on YouTube. Get her. Emma, if you don't like what people say, don't watch. It's not that hard. If you know that a comedian is controversial, then why go to the person's show?
Mm-hmm.
If you know that they have a history of that, a comedian's job is to say what most people are thinking, bring it to the forefront, make a joke about it, or make you think about it. Like that's their job. You shouldn't cancel them for. It's not necessarily their thoughts. It's just. It's their platform to say things and then make light of it or bring attention to it, but it's not I think comedians should be allowed to make fun of anything. Kirsty agreed, Emma. The TV has an off button for a reason. Emma, it's on Netflix, Casey. Who's the comedian? Julie, what is the comedian's name? I'm Googling now. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, Jimmy Carr? Yeah, but Jimmy Carr, see, now I find Jimmy Carr hilarious. I love his humor. And I think he'll say things that that shouldn't necessarily be said, but he says it with the intent to be funny, with the intent to be shocking with some of his humor. And I think if you know that's who the comedian is, then I don't see what the issue is. But to each their own. Everyone can have their own level of what makes them offended or upset, and that's what's great about the countries that we pretty much all live in, that we have that freedom. But if I'm offended, doesn't mean that I think that other person should be canceled. I think they have the freedom to be able to say what they want, and I have the freedom to be offended. It's a give and take. I shouldn't be offended and they get to be canceled. I think that's not right. And Kirsty, he is very controversial. It's Jimmy Carr. Everyone knows he is very close to the bone. Emma, Jimmy Carr. Julie, oh yeah, I found it. Yeah, that's always a no. Kirsty, I've seen Jimmy Carr live. You expect it to be rude, and so you expect it to be squirmed in your seat. So if you're easily offended, don't go. But he's such a good host too. Like, he's the host of, like, I don't know how many of your game shows. He seems like every time I go to watch something, he's hosting something, and he's usually pretty good at all the game show hosting that he does. Kirsty agreed, Julian. But, like, call him a word that rhymes with fell, mend, and move on. Fell, mend. Fell, mend.
And done. Nice little lakeside village. Interesting mystery puzzles this time around. Animals in a village. Alrighty.
Flip it back. Oh, yeah, with the...
Well, yeah, I should probably do a close-up cam so they can see.
Wait. Nothing's there again.
Weird. There it goes.
Okay, you got a chance.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Alright, you guys. So we have the peacock. Super pretty colors. Definitely some confusing lines in there. You'd think it goes on this side, but really it goes on this side sometimes. You really see the size difference. So they are both 500 piece puzzles, but like, look at the size difference between the height.
I'm gonna flip you
Oh my
back to the
goodness.
main,
Okay.
your camera, because
Alright.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Oh, hello.
One sec, you guys.
That's by yourself?
Like 3 people just to play board games?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah.
I remember I asked you about that Dark Castle game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it mailed to me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They mailed me 2 extra copies though.
Oh, really? Wow.
So I still have like a sealed version.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, for sure. And if you like, there's like snacks or drinks or anything like that, just grab it and then just do the deal at the end.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Fuck, this is why I don't wear glasses. For your mask.
Oh,
So why
fog.
am I?
They fog up. All right.
I'm gonna go back to Emma. I don't know what that is. That's got to be a term. I don't want to say it because I don't know if that's a. But that I'll say. Well, I don't know how. Bell and end. I don't know what that is. That's not something that we have here. I've never heard of that as a term. Calling someone a bell end. I don't know what that means.
Oh, me either. Huh. All right.
Going back to the.
Yeah, I might as well, just to finish showing off. So yeah, like you can see the size difference. They are both 500 pieces, but yeah, one is significantly shorter than the other. We've got Pretty Little Village. It's kind of a painting style texture, which ironically it actually wasn't too hard. I think because of the way the water was, and then all these wonderful clouds up here. And it was only 500 pieces. Now, the really interesting thing, I'm going to try to pick this one up, I think, and put it on top of the peacock, and we will see how that goes. But I'm going to need both my hands for that.
There.
All right. Probably the...
Top one.
Yeah. That way they can watch. Okay. Let's see the size difference, if the puzzle will allow. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. It may... Oh, okay. It's coming. It's coming decently.
Maybe do the close-up cam again.
Oh, yeah, I will. No, I just needed both my hands to... Okay. So, picked up and on top of it now, there's a great big chunk, like the size of the tips of my fingers pretty much, off the top there. Going along the side. And not as much actually on this side as I would have expected. Just a thin little, like maybe 2 fingers long of pieces. Interesting. The size of the pieces, it can change so much. But yes, both 500 pieces. And off that guy goes. So much easier to take it off than it is to put it on.
Dave saying, congratulations. Krista's like, nice, such a pretty peacock.
Thank you.
And then, Kirsty, wow, that was quick. Congratulations, thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
Anytime, Kirsty. Poor Maxie left her all on her own. Kirsty, the peacock is shining. Oh, hope I can say peacock.
Right? You almost said a bad word.
Kirsty, haha. Dear Emma, educating the Canadians. Emma, no idea they have. Julie, yeah, I don't know. I also don't know.
Not a clue.
I have no idea what that saying is. Like, not even. I've
Not
never
even,
heard
couldn't
of it.
even hazard a guess.
That's vulgar slang in British.
Ah, okay, so a bad word.
The glands of the penis.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Gotcha.
There's also a village in England, an English village in
Oh.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, those poor people. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
No, me either. Huh. Interesting. Anything else? Are we all caught up?
Julie, but we know what beaver tails are, so there.
Yes, beaver tails are delicious. Sweet goodness. Anything sweet is good.
And Kirsty, great puzzle guys. Thanks, Max.
No problem. Thank you guys for tuning in. Well, if that's the case, if we're all caught up, then I guess it's time to say goodnight. That was fun. Mixing up two mystery puzzles does make it harder to have two puzzles to try to focus on at the same time. I want to mix up the villainous puzzles at some point, I think, like 2 of those together, because they're just 2 of them, not all of them. But like, because they're so similar, and they're the same piece cut, like with that. That would be more interesting. Yeah, if it's the same type of thing. We've already seen the same puzzle. I mean, we could do that again at some point. But yeah, otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good night, you guys. We'll see you again soon.
And so there's a couple of goodbyes.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Christy, bye guys. Have a
Bye.
good night. Kirsty, until next time. Kirsty, Ishtar, folks.
Ishtar, everyone. See you later, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, they're all saying goodnight now. Night, night, night. Okay. Shutting it off in 1.
3, 2, 1.